Clyde. So give him your ear and listen to what he has to say. Okay? Let's listen to Mr. Larry and Mr. Clyde. Who's Harriet? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Larry. This is my friend Clyde. Say hello, Clyde.
Hello, Clyde.
Boy, we got a good group.
Yes, we do. It's a really good group.
You know, Clyde, in the early days of the Bible, people lived a long time.
Really?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Methuselah lived for 969 years.
Man, that makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Wonder what?
What he did with all those birthday presents.
Well, anyway, people lived a long time, but they forgot to stay in tune with God and do what God wanted them to do, and they did a lot of bad things. So God decided that He was going to get rid of all living things and just start over.
Man,
But He looked down and He saw one man was faithful.
I know. It was Noah.
That's right. What do you remember about Noah?
Well, Noah was a southerner that got all the animals on the ark.
Wait a minute. The animals on the ark is right, but where'd you get the idea Noah was a southerner?
Well, our Sunday school teacher said he came out of the Arkansas land.
Well, I'm not sure he was a southerner, but anyway, that is Noah. And God told him there was going to be a flood and he needed to build a boat for him and his family.
And his wife too?
Yeah, his wife too.
What was her name?
Well, I don't know what her name was.
Joan of Arc?
No, there was no Joan of Arc in the Bible.
Oh, I know. It was Grace.
Why do you think her name was Grace?
Well, in the Bible it says, Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord.
Well, that's true, but I don't think her name was Grace. So anyway, God told Noah to build an ark.
What? Was he an architect?
No, God told him how to build it. How long and how wide.
How large was it?
Well, it was about 450 feet long and probably 45, 50 feet high.
Is that high?
Oh, yeah, that's a lot higher than this room.
That's good. I was afraid the giraffes would have to bend over and get sore necks.
Well, yeah, that would be bad. What could be worse than a giraffe with a sore neck?
A centipede with sore feet.
That's true.
Or an elephant with a cold in his nose.
That's true also. Anyway, Noah built the ark, got all the animals on the ark, and then it started to rain.
Yeah, lots of rain.
That's right. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights. And then it was another 6 months before they could come out of the ark.
That's a really long time.
Yes, it really is. And what do we learn from this story? Why did God send the flood?
Well, there's a lot of dirty people.
Well, yeah, there were, but He wanted to get rid of the sinners.
Oh. Are we going to have another flood?
No, we're not going to have another flood.
How do you know?
Well, God promised.
Oh. Are you on the ark?
Well, I wasn't on the ark.
Why didn't you drown?
Well, I'm not quite that old, Clyde. But anyway, God promised, He put a rainbow in the sky as His promise that He would never again destroy the world with a flood.
So, sinners don't have to worry?
Oh yeah, God still doesn't like sinners, and He wants sinners to confess their sins and ask forgiveness for God.
That would be really good, wouldn't it?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, there's a verse in the Bible. It's in the first book. It's in Genesis, and in the King James version, chapter 6, verse 8, says Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. And me and Clyde are going to sing a little song about that. I'm going to sing the verses, and Clyde's going to sing the chorus. Would y'all like to join Clyde with the chorus? It's real easy to learn. It goes like this. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord, and he landed high and dry. And he landed high and dry. All right, try that with Clyde.
Let's go. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord, and he landed high and dry. And he landed high and dry.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I think they got it.
Okay, we'll start. We'll sing the chorus. Y'all sing the chorus first, and I'll do a verse and the chorus like that. Okay? All right, here we go.
Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord, and he landed high and dry. He landed high and dry.
The Lord looked down from his window in the sky, said, I created man, but I don't remember why. Nothing but fighting since creation day. I send a little water and I wash them all away. The Lord came down to look around the spell. There was Mr. Noah, behaving mighty well. That is the reason the scriptures record Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord.
Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord, and he landed high and dry. And he landed high and dry.
The Lord said, Noah, there's going to be a flood. There's going to be some water. There's going to be some mud. Take off your hat, Noah. Take off your coat. Get Ham, Shem, and Japheth and build yourself a boat. Noah said, Lord, I don't believe I could. The Lord said, Noah, get some sturdy gopher wood. You never know what you can do till you try. Build it 50 cubits wide and 30 cubits high.
Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord, and he landed high and dry. He landed high and dry.
Noah said, there she is, Lord. The Lord said, Noah, it's time to get aboard. Take a creature, a he and a she. Of course, Mrs. Noah and the whole family. Noah said, Lord, it's getting mighty dark. The Lord said, Noah, get these creatures in the ark. Noah said, Lord, it's beginning to pour. The Lord said, Noah, hurry up, shut the door.
Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord, and he landed high and dry. He landed high and dry.
The ark rose up on the bosom of the deep. After 40 days, Mr. Noah took a peek. Said, we're not moving, Lord. Where are we at? The Lord said, you're sitting right on Mount Ararat. Noah said, Lord, it's getting mighty dry. The Lord said, Noah, see my rainbow in the sky. Take all your creatures and people to earth. Don't be more trouble than you're worth.
Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord, and he landed high and dry. He landed high and dry.
One more time slowly.
And he landed high and dry.
Good job.
Great job. Good job. Good job.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So good.